Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. For those of you who watch me, you guys know that I absolutely love defense. And in this video today, we are going to be building the best defensive lineup in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. And it's only going to be a 10-man lineup because that's basically what I run. So, going to be the two of each position: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Now, they don't have to be primary positions. They just have to be the guys that I would go out there with for my best defensive squad. If you are new to my channel and haven't not yet, please smash the subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. So at the point guard position, I know a lot of people don't like this guy, and I don't blame you for not liking this guy, but Chauncey Billups is absolutely incredible. Look at his speed, look at his lateral quickness. That tells you all you need to know for Chauncey Billups, who can hold his own as well. I mean, he's a little bit taller for a point guard. He's not 6'1", 6 foot. He has a little more length to him, and on the defensive end, he is very, very, very good. I wouldn't say the point guard position is there's a lot of great defenders at the point guard position is what I'm trying to tell you. There's a lot of great guys. You even got a guy like Maurice Cheeks, who I considered to put in this squad with his 98 lateral quickness. I think something absolutely incredible. But for me, there is no better point guard defender in the game than Chauncey Billups. Now, the guy that is going to be the backup point guard is actually the guy that I personally have the most trouble against, but that's probably because I don't go up against Chauncey Billups that much. At the shooting guard position, I originally had Amethyst MJ in the lineup, but he had to be replaced. Dr. J is going to be my starting shooting guard for my all defensive team, and here's why. At 6'6", great speed, good lateral quickness, everything he can do for me on the defensive end, and some people even use Dr. J as a lock, has great badges overall. I just couldn't help but put Dr. J in here over Michael Jordan. Now, Amethyst MJ is still a great defender. Don't get it twisted. I just think what Dr. J gives you as a whole on the defensive end is absolutely incredible. Now, what you'll notice is both these cards so far are reward cards. So, pretty rare cards for both of these players, to be honest with you. And I don't go up against either of these players very often, but both of them are absolutely incredible on the defensive end. At the small forward position, we got, in my opinion, the best on-ball defender in the game. In my opinion, 6'9", gives you the length, good lateral quickness, good speed, and his longevity has been there. He was released, a month ago, and he is still my starting small forward on my team. I absolutely love Paul George, and I know if I go up against this Steph Curry, anybody like that, my Paul George is going to be on that best player for the entire game. And the thing I love about Paul George more than anything is that 6'9" frame. He's going to get through screens, provide length, get some fake contests here and there. And that's personally why I like Paul George so much. At the power forward position, probably the most obvious selection, in my opinion, the most complete defender in the game in Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, you can sit here and tell me that there's a better defender in the game, but I won't believe you. Giannis's length, his speed, it's only going to go up from here with the more cards that he gets in the game, but it is absolutely ridiculous. I don't care what anything about Giannis. All I know is from when I've used him for the past month, even when he can't shoot, even when he gives me absolutely nothing on the offensive end, I can't take him off the court. I physically cannot. Great defensive player, great rebounder, which goes kind of unnoticed by a lot of people with Giannis. He's an absolutely incredible rebounder, and all of his badges can be upgraded to gold. So he can have, I don't know how many Hall of Fame badges he exactly comes with, but I know my Giannis has 6 Hall of Fame badges, 30 gold badges, and is just absolutely incredible. Again, kind of similar to PG, has that 6'11" frame. I think Giannis has a 7'4" wingspan, and there is nobody that's player model is built like Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the center position, there's really two that stand out way above the rest. There truly are. First one being Diamond Bill Russell. 84 speed, I think, 74 lateral quickness, incredible defensive badges as well. Similar to Giannis. Even when Bill gives me absolutely nothing on the offensive end, he is so tough to not play because of how elite he is on the defensive end. Just think about it. 84 speed for a guy in Bill Russell with 74 lateral quickness. That is insane. Centers now, Mikan's got 55 lateral quickness and 69 speed, I think. Tim Duncan has 68 speed. Even the next guy on this list at center has mid-70 speed. Nobody, and I mean nobody, besides Moses Malone with his 42 lateral quickness, has the speed of Bill Russell. At the backup point guard position, we have a guy that I personally struggle with the most when I go up against him. That is John Stockton. And here's why I say I struggle when I go up against him. When I'm running Steph Curry, there's nobody more annoying than when somebody puts John Stockton on Steph Curry. I don't know why. Every time I see John Stockton against Steph Curry in that type of a matchup, I hate it. Steph Curry struggles so much, and I think a lot of it has to do with John Stockton's quickness. I don't know what it is, but his speed, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, everything about Stockton is absolutely incredible. Even when I think I got an open peak, it's like Stockton recovers so quickly and is there every single time. Now, do I think you could make a case for plenty of other point guard defenders? Absolutely, but in my opinion, John Stockton could not make the list. It ultimately came down to two guys for me at the shooting guard position. The first one being Michael Jordan, who I just personally haven't used enough to put him on the list, but this guy I have used enough and know what he can do on the defensive end. The thing about Doug Christie I love is just look at his base card and the badges that come on Doug Christie's base card. You don't even have to apply badges to see what he can do on the defensive end. I wish his speed was just a notch higher, but still, I absolutely love Doug Christie. Now, the reason I play Michael Cooper over Doug Christie is because I like his release better, and I just like Michael Cooper on the offensive end better. But strictly speaking, defensive-wise, give me Doug Christie over Michael Cooper and MJ 10 times out of 10. At the backup small forward position, we're going to put somebody in here that might be very, very debatable. Okay, very debatable. And I'm going to talk about why. Okay, I'm going to plug Elgin Baylor in, the Galaxy Opal Elgin Baylor, and I'm going to explain why. But here's where it gets tricky. Really what it came down to, I'm not going to ruin who I got at the backup power forward position. But it came down to Elgin Baylor, LeBron James, or Draymond Green. That's what it came down to. And to me, Elgin Baylor has mid-90s speed, and that is so rare to find. And as far as an on-ball defender, Elgin Baylor is definitely there. The other guy I was thinking about plugging in Draymond Green obviously gives you another different dimension, but you're just not going to have as much speed on the court. So it just depends on where you want to go with the lineup. But I couldn't go without mentioning LeBron James and Draymond Green because both of them can definitely make a very strong case to be on this list. But for me, I know what Elgin Baylor can do defending let's say Steph Curry. If I put him on a Steph Curry, he's going to defend him kind of like a John Stockton, but just a taller version of John Stockton. The speed and mid-90s speed is so rare, and that's why I could not leave Elgin Baylor off the list. At the backup four, there was really no debate. It had to be Josh Smith. Now, what I thought about doing is moving Josh Smith here and then plugging Draymond Green in at the power forward position, but my gut told me to go with Elgin Baylor. And probably because I've used him a lot more than Draymond. But if you have Draymond on this list or even a LeBron James, I'm not going to disagree with you. And the thing is, speed matters so much. That's why LeBron makes a case to be on this list. But Jay Smooth, 88 speed, 88 lateral quickness, I do believe has basically every defensive badge you could possibly want. And honestly, do I think he's worth locking in? No, I don't. But he is still very complete on the defensive end. He can guard the ball. He can guard the center. He can really do it all. And Josh Smith's versatility is absolutely unmatched. The backup center that I'm going to plug in here is a guy that almost nobody in the community runs, including myself. I would never think about running this guy because of what he costs. Nate Thurmond. The closest thing in the game to a Bill Russell type of card. He is. Now, he's going to give you different things than Bill Russell. He's an inch taller, has a longer wingspan, I do believe. I know his base card comes with basically every defensive badge you could possibly want. But what it comes down to is this. Nate Thurmond is going to become outdated very quickly. And you're going to, obviously, if you buy Nate Thurmond, you're going to want to apply some badges to make him even better. But mid-70s speed, mid-70s lateral quickness, combined, I think he has Hall of Fame Intimidator, some other great defensive badges. His base card is just so good. And when you put Nate Thurmond on the court, let's say with a Josh Smith, defensively, you are going to be so tough. Now, if you run Nate Thurmond, obviously, or Bill Russ, you're going to have a point guard that can shoot. And I could never go out here with this squad. I could never go into Unlimited with this squad. Ever. Because the lack of shooting ability is definitely noticed, especially when you're getting Giannis and Bill Russell on the same court, at the same time. But on the defensive end, what is somebody going to do against a lineup like this? What? Imagine going up against a lineup like this. What is your first thought? You're like, well, this guy's got the best defensive lineup in the game. Like, you're already nervous going into the game. Just looking at this squad, I want to do a gameplay with this squad. Like, I truly do. I know I would be moving and grooving on the defensive end in my full court press. Every single person can guard the ball. Every person, you know, can get a fake contest on a big, and it would just be so fun. But in my opinion, this is my best defensive squad in NBA 2K21 right now. Guys, I want you to comment down below. Who did I miss out on? Who was I way too high on that you're like, why are they on this? And it might be Elgin Baylor for you guys. It truly might, but for me, I've used Elgin Baylor enough to know how good he can be on the defensive end, just strictly because of his speed rating. But guys, drop that comment down below. Which of these guys am I too high on? Who missed the list that definitely should have been on the list? Your guys' opinion to me is very valuable. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.